everybody, welcome to another episode of Talk the Talk. Today we're driving Josh's R32 Gtr. Over the past month we've tried to film this thing 3 times, but with no luck. First time, started pissing down rain after we got the first shot. Second time, started having some cooling issues. Coolant was going everywhere after the first shot. Third time, he was getting the car detailed, went a little bit overtime, and our schedules just didn't pan out. But now, finally, I've got behind the seat and I'm excited. This is the most powerful car I've ever driven. It's got 445 kilowatts at all 4 wheels. So you're not squirreling around, that power's put down, and you just go away like a slingshot out of hell. Now, in stock form, he ran a 12.8 second quarter mile when he first got this car. So 12.8 down the quarters, nothing to laugh about for a car that's over 20 years old. But now, it's a totally different ball game. This thing is just an animal. It's an absolute beast. For now, let's drop a gear, kick and boost, and get this party started. Oh, that's insane. Far out. As soon as that boost kicks in, you just get pushed back into your seat. We're just about to hit the twisty roads now, and I can say that I'm legitimately shitting myself. Driving this thing in a straight line is scary enough as it is, so let's see how we go. Revving this thing up to take off, it sounds like it reminds me of a rotary. This car's got so many different sounds coming out of it. I swear it puts Beethoven to shame. It's an absolute symphony. It's just low revs. Not sure if you can hear that, but it's absolute beauty. We've got construction here, that's great. They're loving it. Give them a little bit of a show. Jesus. It's got more in it. That's the highest I've revved it the whole drive so far. Belongs in an institution, this car. On top of the turbo, he's got a front mount intercooler. He's got a full custom exhaust system, and it's actually got titanium piping from the muffler back going out the side just in front of the rear passenger wheel. It looks absolutely insane, and it shoots flames as well, so it's got a tick of approval in my book. Pop it down to second. She just opens up and she screams. Got a little bit of that turbo lag. Reminds me of why I went away from the turbo myself, but you know what, every car's different, and this thing would destroy my car. It would eat it alive, so I can't really say anything, can I? We're approaching a few twisty roads. We'll see what this thing handles like around the corners. Approaching it, it's great. The brakes, you're on it, and it's just really, really stable. No squirming around, and there's not much play in the pedal either. It's got adjustable coilovers, so height adjustable and damper adjustable, and they really do feel great. Makes the car feel very stable around the corners, and it's really performing, doing the job that it needs to. Sorry if I'm yelling a little bit, but this car's so loud I can't even hear myself talking. I don't know how he actually drives this thing around and not get pulled over every single day. Oh, this car is excellent. Just the popping, it's everything. Oh. Little bit squirmy, a little bit squirmy. Jesus. Mini heart attack just there. Every single time I put my foot down, oh, it just delivers. It delivers a spot. Like I said, between the power, between the sound, between the handling, this thing is just mental. I'm sorry for lack of words, but this thing is mental. It's the only way to explain it. Oh, just touching on the throttle from around 3.5 grand, it just, you hear that little whisper of the turbo in your ear. More, more, more. You just gotta give it to it. You gotta give it what it wants. If you're sleepy, go for a drive in this car. I'd recommend it. Definitely wake you up. Josh, he drives this car whenever he wants. He pretty much uses it for everything. He's taking it to the drags, he's taking it around the circuit, he'll take it round to go get a kebab late at night. He'll use this car and enjoy it as much as he can. This thing, it looks nimble, light on its feet, and looks not deceiving with this thing. It definitely is. You can just go round, and between the lightweight and the all-wheel drive system and a lot of power, you're just cutting through those corners, and you can just keep accelerating and go and go and go. It will step out on you sometimes, as you saw before. This car in stock form, I'd go 100% in it. I just put my foot down 10 tenths and I'd have all my faith in it. But this car here, like I said, especially being someone else's car, don't want to push it that much, but this thing, it's a fire-breathing dragon, really. Ooh, just saw a sign. Windy roads next 4 kilometers. Yes, please. This thing's really coming alive here. This is where it belongs. Oh, so nice. Oh, yes. Oh, so much fun. The more cars I drive, the more cars I want. This is bad. It's just such temptation. Oh, it hooks up so well. This car is not complaining at all. It feels so sought out and well built, this car. Seriously, hats off to Josh. It's an absolute thrill ride. Some of that backfire sound, it's like there's a snare drum under your seat just banging away. I really hope all the audio microphones actually picking up these sounds, because it's insane. It's out of this world, honestly.
So I've always had a passion for cars from a young age. Started with remote control cars. This turned into racing around on scooters and modifying and putting lights on them, to then going to go-karts, and then obviously being at the age of 16 to 18 buying a first car. I've owned quite a few Nissans, S14s, 180SXs, and quite a few other different brands. Thought I'd stay out of the car game for a bit, but then I saw the 32 and the GTRs sort of escalating in price, and I jumped onto this vehicle here behind me. It's a good platform to start with, being a street car, a drag car, time attack car. I can do a little bit of everything in it. And yeah, it's been really good. In terms of mods for the car, we're looking at, the car's suspension wise has MCA red coilovers. It's recently just come back from building the head. We'd machined the head, cams, 1000 horsepower fuel system, GDX 3584 turbo, exhaust system. Everything's basically built for 1000 horsepower. And it's all still on a factory bottom end, which is quite interesting. It makes 600 horsepower at 20 psi. So future plans with the car, as mentioned before, it's still a standard bottom end. So looking to build a bottom end, whether a 2.8 or a 3.2, not sure yet. And also further driveline mods, obviously going at the R32 Gtr or a sequential gearbox, just tossing up with the ideas and money as well.
Well, that wraps up another drive. As usual, hope that you guys had as much fun as I did with this. I've been doing a lot of cars that I really want to be driving, but maybe there's something out there that I haven't done yet that you guys really want to see. So if you pop that down in the comment section below, and I'll try to get my hands on it and try to convince someone to let me get behind the wheel and show it off to you guys. Please give the video a like, hit the subscribe button as well. I want to keep you guys up to date with all the awesome cars that I get the opportunity to get behind the wheel of. And I want to keep you guys up to date as well with my cars too, the LS3 Supra that we're always adding bits onto and having fun with, and also the DeLorean that I'm restoring too. So until next time anyway, drive safe, enjoy, and I'll catch you later.